Something that happens for me that I ignore, I'm just so used to it, is a car drives by and they shout out something at me, and you just hear sort of like the N-word or Zwart, and you hear stuff like that, or something like go back. You can feel like the negativity of it. But I heard the N-word in particular in that case, so I just look and I just like roll my eyes. I was biking home one time, and I used to live in Bergen-Bellet, which is near Valkenburg. And I was biking, and then I had just come back from Randvik area. So I'm on the road, and I just hear this whoosh right across from my head, and it just flies in front of me. So I look at it, and then I hear another whoosh, and then it hits my shoulder. And then I look, and there were apples. Even the university will have free apples at that time of the year, but then I get hit by this apple. And I turn and I see a group of it's the group that in every black person's experience, you don't like them. And then they just go off.
Yeah.
No provocation. Remember, I'm biking, I've done nothing. No provocation, they just shout these things I remember they were shouting out things in Dutch, and it was too early in my experience to really kind of piece Dutch words together.
Yeah.
But I do understand the N-word, and I did understand Zwart. That was one of the first words you pick up the minute you get here. There's this really horrible feeling when you're a person of color that you're alone sometimes. Or any group of persons that experiences any form of consistent, systematic oppression. Like you feel as though maybe it was an off day for you again. And I'll never forget, there was one day I had a conversation with a friend about that, and he was like, yeah, it really helps when I meet other black people. It's like, because I remember I'm not having an off day, and I'm not being a problem. I'm not the problem. And it's really, that's one thing. It consoles and it reminds people who are experiencing this oppression, you're not alone. There's people who experience this, and there's a way for you to correlate the rationality of that person to yourself. And so you don't have to blame yourself